something cozy to me. That is tonight's prompt. As I sit here at my desk, pen in hand, the rain whispering against the window, Nova Amberwile curled in a perfect circle at my side, I realize I know exactly where to go. Before I even dipped my pen, I am there. The lines I draw are not ink, they are threads, stitching me once more into the fabric of Amherst. There, tucked on a narrow street just beyond the lantern-lit square, is the tailor shop. The windows are fogged with the breath of creation. Warm lamplight spills through the lace curtains, and every surface hums with quiet purpose. Spools of thread gleam like tiny constellations, piles of fabric glowing in shades of autumn, ochre, moss, plum, rose. The air smells of wool and lavender soap, of beeswax and steam, and the faint sweetness of gingerbread cooling near the hearth. Here, time moves differently, as it does in Amherst. But the hours here, in this shop, are measured not in minutes, but in stitches, one after another, patient, deliberate, until something whole emerges from what was once in pieces. The shop is never silent. Women gather here with mending baskets and stories to tell. They exchange patterns, laugh about husbands and ghosts, and recipes that never turn out quite right. Children dart between tables, snatching buttons and bits of ribbon for secret games. A kettle sings softly in the background, and someone, always someone, is humming. This is where the town's true magic lives, not in the great rituals or in the mountain's deep fire, but in these small human gestures. A patch neatly sewn, a hem turned with care, a child's cloak made just a little longer so it will last another winter. Something cozy to me has always been this: the warmth of creation shared, the quiet companionship of hands at work. It isn't just comfort, it's belonging. It's knowing that every life, every home in Amherst is touched by something made here. A blanket that holds the scent of the loom, a shawl that carries the echo of a friend's laughter, a costume sewn with the bright thread of imagination. And perhaps that's what cozy truly means. Not the absence of cold, but the presence of care. Not the silence of solitude, but the hum of connection. This time of year, the tailor shop is alive with joyful chaos. Bolts of cloth cascade across the floor. Sequins spill like captured stars. The children come out for last-minute fittings. A witch's cloak too long, a pumpkin hat too tight, a ghost's sheet that must be stitched with just the right number of holes. Their laughter fills the room, the tailor patient and smiling. She threads her needle again and again, working small miracles before the night of All Hallows. The cats lounge by the fire, Grim and Newt sharing the same chair, Nova Emberwild dozing beneath the counter, Brutacroot batting lazily at a falling ribbon, and I quietly drawing in the corner, trying to capture the rhythm of it all, the way the lamplight softens every shadow, the way the fabric folds like gentle waves, the way the laughter lifts and carries like the scent of cinnamon in the air. In the world beyond my desk, the rain still falls, but here in Amhearst, I am warm, surrounded by color, by life, by the soft ticking of needles and the clock hands alike. Something cozy to me is the feeling being woven into something larger, of knowing that every stitch, every spark of creativity binds us closer to each other, to the past, to the stories we continue to tell, one thread, one drawing, one night at a time. As I lay the final lines of ink, I can almost hear the tailor whisper, "Another piece finished, another story told. Now go and rest." And I smile because I know I will return. When the rain falls again and the ink begins to shimmer, I will find myself back here, where warmth is made by hand, and even the smallest stitch holds a spark of magic.